What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy hump day, everybody. Oh, my hat's way too high. There we go. Good enough, good enough. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? One sec, I gotta send a quick text message here. All right. All right. We're gonna have Miss Charlie on the live stream here in just a little bit. We've got to talk a little bit about 300,000 emeralds. Some of you are still locked out. Some of you are still locked out, and you're going to be locked out for a little bit longer. If you are still locked out, I would imagine a good idea would be to... Well, I don't want to say send a support ticket because you're still locked out and you can't get in. Monta Hump Day is what Americans call Wednesday for some reason. I don't know why. Getting over the hump of the week, I guess. I don't know. See, Penguin there in the live stream. Let's see. Nemesis is here. D. Warman, Ife Moras. Mike is the first comment. Tunes, what's up, Charlie and everyone? Sama and Mr. NCSU is still locked out. Man, that is a bummer. That is a bummer, man. Topaz, Mimo, Glenn. Let's see. Avogadro just showed up. Scott Duck is just dropping in. Flybone says hello, everyone. Let's see. Tony McFeisty. I'm good, Charlie. How are you? I'm doing well. You can grab that chair if you want to sit. Stop. Nice to know. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I've never really. So a big thing in working culture is working for the weekend, right? And Wednesday is like the middle of the week. It's the middle of the week, so it's like the top of the hill, I guess, right? And then like as you get closer to the end of the day on Wednesday and then Thursday and Friday, things just get easier, I guess. I don't know. I've never really. Let's go over enough. There you go. I've never really worked for the weekend, as it were. But we're gonna do some quick conversations about this announcement here. We'll go ahead and pop it up real quick. There we go. We're in frame. So, romantic skins are coming. Romantic skins for 3 heroes are coming. This is a Facebook and web announcement real quick. One of them will be Aurora. Try to guess in the comments who will get the other 2. Of course, we already know that Darkstar and Yasmin are the other 2 heroes that are getting romantic skins. Although, hopefully they give us one of those little teasers. One of those little teasers that shows us, the shoulder or the glove or whatever of the romantic skin. So it says here, try to guess in the comments. Tomorrow we will reveal them all and their stats. Now, I don't know if they're going to reveal it like in a post. I don't know if they're going to reveal it with a live stream. Last week, Daniel did a live stream, a completely impromptu live stream. So I don't know if they're going to, do that. Or, maybe they're just going to do a tease later on tonight, earlier in the morning, and we'll have to figure it out. Now, worth noting, mobile players. Man, these bots. Oh, the user is hidden. That's weird. D. Warman, that person right there they're already banned from the channel somehow, yet they posted. Very weird. Finally, a good looking skin for Aurora. I mean, this is artwork. This is art, right? We don't know exactly what it looks like. Straight up a Nature's Way upgrade in the form of 3 skin release. So the mobile version of the romantic skins have still not been announced. As of just a little bit ago, nobody's leaked anything. Nobody's teased anything. Of course, the Hero Wars mobile offices are on fire right now. Still trying to recover from that 300K business. What's up, Craig? Craig Horbert says, hi, Miss Charlie. Feels like next year's is just milking us. Hero Soulstone Quest for Celeste event, 90 Hero Soulstone Quest for Heroes Way, and now 150 Soulstone Quest for Fire Titan event. I mean, yeah. It's not really a Celeste Soulstone event, though. Like, I got to a pretty decent argument yesterday about that. Not argument, I guess. Discussion yesterday about this Celeste Demon Dolls event. How it's not a Soulstone event, but you still have a pretty high chance of getting a lot of Soulstones if you work for it. It would be nice if Corvus gets a romantic skin. Glenn says, "Yeah, Miss Charlie, your rating may go up now." Definitely ups the pretty value of my live stream. A little bit more polished. So Friday, guys. Last week when Miss Charlie was here, we talked about an Ask Me Anything. Friday, we're gonna do something like that. I'm not sure exactly what to expect, but if you guys are curious about, well, my goal is to not make it Hero Wars related. So a portion of Friday's live stream, I want to do non-Hero Wars related questions. If you guys have any questions, although, it really is kind of narcissistic to ask you guys to ask us questions about our personal life. So that's kind of weird. Kind of makes me feel weird asking that out loud now that I'm saying that. But I'd like to hang out a little bit with Miss Charlie on Friday's live stream. And if you guys have any questions about us, about the kids, about Remy, I'm not going to tell you some of the more personal stuff like where we live or, what Ashton's phone number is. Like, I'm not going to tell you any of that stuff. But if you guys have any questions about, I don't know, really anything having to do with me or her or us, then ask us on Friday. Ask us on Friday.
Wow.
Hi, Miss Charlie and Charlie. Is that your romantic skin behind you? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Aesthetic upgrade to the live stream. Thanks, Scott K. Thank you. What's up, Dan? Pretty value of the live stream went up from 1 to 10. Can you discuss the MPV of discounted cash flows and their suitability for a retirement account? Flybone, I actually could, but I'm no longer a licensed financial advisor, so I will not. I'll happily refer you to somebody, though. Valentine's Day is coming, so we're actually probably going to go out to eat tonight. We're going to go to a steakhouse or some restaurant tonight. We don't have the boys on Wednesdays, so we'll probably go out to dinner tonight for Valentine's Day. Here's a tip for all you young kids that are still working up to the whole family situation is never go to Valentine's Day dinners on Valentine's Day. Never do it. There's a huge markup. It'll be busy and loud. Buy your flowers and chocolates or whatever you want to buy before. Don't wait till the day of. Right? And Valentine's Day is Monday, which means everybody's going to be going out Sunday night. So we didn't want to go Sunday. And then Saturday we're busy. Friday we're busy. So we just thought, tonight would be good. Miss Charlie pretties up the stream a lot. Thanks, John. I'll wear makeup for you all tomorrow. How about that? So 300,000 emeralds. You guys have been, if you guys watched my video this morning, you saw the shared image. Here we go. Open. There we go. So I'm curious about what you guys say about this. So this was the reward that some of you received. Some of you that spent some of the emeralds received this reward. I'm curious what reward you guys received if you didn't spend the emeralds. So if there's anybody watching right now that didn't spend any of the emeralds or didn't see anything at all, actually I could probably go check this myself. I would love to get a screenshot of your mail. Let me see what my mail was. I didn't collect the gift myself. Collect all. So I didn't get anything in the mail. Let me restart here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I did get some mail. Guide contest. Nope. So I didn't get anything in the mail, but I didn't accept the prize. Oh, I didn't do the survey. With this account, so that's why. Let's see. Richard got 500 energy and 500,000 gold. Glenn got nothing. That would be a little bit unfair. Everyone should get that reward whether you received, spent, or didn't. I agree, D-Woman. I agree. I didn't spend the emerald and got 500 energy. So the people that spent actually got more of a reward, but they were locked out longer. Turo says, what was that? I didn't get that. I got crap 500 energy. So yeah, this is... Let me put this back up here. Those of you that were locked out of the game for longer than 2 hours, which is the average time that people were locked out for this situation, if you didn't spend any of the emeralds, apparently didn't get much. Ryan, that was the Facebook and web survey. I never opened up the emeralds because I didn't wake up till it had been corrected. I just got a second energy and gold reward. Okay. Nexter's messed up pretty bad. Yep. Yep, I'm still locked out. Man, Mr. NCSU, maybe you'll get a greater reward than this. The big bundle is not that good. It's just your daily replacement. It really isn't that much. It really isn't that much stuff. And daily replacement, Jeffrey, actually, that's very true. So this is a collection of rewards that you're not going to get 15 Titan Spheres in a day. You might get 3 or 5, right? You're not going to get 10 skin stone chests. 3,000 dungeon coins? Like, that's... And let's not make any mistake. I'm not trying to say that this is okay. Like, this is not an okay reward. In my opinion, like I said yesterday, we should have just gotten 300,000 emeralds. And they should have just ate the cost. Glenn got a rock. Man, I bet it was a pretty rock, though. I got the emeralds and did not get banned at all. Hope I get a greater reward. I hope so, too. Hope so, too. But they knew that 300k was an error, like when would Hero Wars give a free $600 value being locked out longer is a mini punishment for trying to abuse the error. Well, I don't think anybody tried to abuse the error. Like, I don't think that anybody intentionally, like, maliciously spent the emeralds. I think a lot of people said it right. And Mr. NCSU, I think you even said it correctly yourself. You thought that you'd won some kind of reward, right? And that's no fault of yours. You just spent, right? You just spent 3,000 digital coins is 2 days worth of farming. Saves a little bit of time, I guess, but like it doesn't feel good. It still doesn't feel good. Was this only mobile? Yeah. It was mobile only. Mobile only, Mike. There was a survey a little while ago, and I think it was actually the survey that I shared in my Discord. So hopefully all of you put me as your favorite YouTuber, because I think that there was an option for that. Discord with filled people talking about abusing the error. My guild best reward was our opponent had 8 people locked out. So Richard brings up an interesting point. So one of the biggest, most impactful things about this lockout was that people got locked out of their guild wars yesterday and today, and their global championship fights yesterday and today. But you could argue that there is plenty of people on the other side that are dealing with the same situation. Is it a 1-for-1, like 5 people and 5 people were locked out, 10 people versus 10 people? But Richard is correct 100%. And this is something that we haven't really talked about. So I'm glad you brought that up, Richard. Please don't post your ID. Okay. Charlie Brown Rock. What? Mike Cooper, yes, mobile only. Let's see, hi to you both. And the chat, just tuning in. Thanks for showing up, Kim. I almost spent my emeralds. The video just popped up, so thanks. Okay. Darren, thank you so much for stopping by. Who is with you? Trusted Yasmin, Hero Wars Gaming. This is my fiance. This is Miss Charlie. Charlie made people get locked out. I did. I contributed to the lockout. You guys should be so mad at me. Honestly, I just wanted you guys to do the survey so that you could put me as the #1 YouTuber. Yeah. Survey spamming. You're not wrong, Jeffrey. You're not wrong. No guild trophies. No guild trophies. None. But if you did lose, then I would recommend you submit a help ticket, because they did say in their information to us to let you guys know that if anybody lost, that you need to submit a help ticket so that you can get reimbursed for those trophies. They can't change the loss-win record, but I believe that they are going to be reimbursing for trophies. Rick Shields. Imagine if 15 of your strongest people went locked out. That would suck. Yep. When players are locked from the game, some players stayed logged in, and on Discord they spent the 300k. Yep. Very true. Very true. But then they got the 300,000 emeralds removed, and everything got rolled back. So it's a even Steven. Everybody's good. I just can't believe that they said that they're having to do it by hand, one player at a time. It's freaking crazy. My girl wanted me to tell you she loves neon logo. Oh yeah. I'm a little out of frame here. Why is this out of frame? I've never noticed that. I'm out of frame here. Did my camera get moved?
Possibly.
I obviously haven't moved it. How long has this been out of frame, guys?
Did you miss?
Huh. So Miss Charlie actually got me this. The over here. The neon thing. But tell your girl I appreciate that. How to counter this team: Dante, Nebula, Sebastian, Dorian, Jet, Magic Damage. Magic Damage and Cornelius. My guild mates just suck at hero battles. Any retribution for that? No. So over here on the Guild Wars side of things, last week, I don't know if you recall, versus Fight Club, I went up against the Foundry, And I faced these two individuals, Alvaro and Ribston, and I lost. I went 0-2. It was my only losses. I'm sorry. It was my only 0-2 day last week. And my general was like, I think you can beat him. Try again this week. So let's see. I have it. Hold please. All right. He's getting my strategy from the week before. Apparently, I tweaked my team from the week before. Let's see what happens. The guy that messed up with the 300k mistake is probably being forced to correct 1-by-1 account. Yeah. I am dealing with an issue though with it because of the resolution of my my webcam is a little on the low side. It's causing a little bit of a blur effect inadvertently because the frequency of the tubes. So I need to get a higher quality camera. It's next on the list. Well, sometime this year. It's hard to buy cameras right now. Shortages and all that. Do better. Troy, thank you so much for joining from Trinidad. You may be my first Trinidad viewer, Troy. Mike Cooper, he is not going to be fired. He's not going to be fired. So I did use Helios. So I did the faceless Helios Kark. Okay. Versus Alvaro. So this is the team that I used versus that team. All right, so the issue that I have with this is without Sebastian, I'm very weak to Fenris, the pet. I'm very weak to Ching Mao's Blind, and I'm very weak to Celeste's Cursed Flame. But this is the team apparently that I used to beat this team a couple of weeks ago. So let's try. Let's see what we can do. Revenge time for last week. Exactly. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Let's see what we can do. We got to time Kark's ultimate to not be blind. What's the past tense of blind? Blinded? You said no Helios this week? I know, but James is counting on me. What I think one of the issues actually was that, okay, so I see that exactly what I was talking about right there. I used Kark's ultimate while I was blinded. The issue I think last week is I didn't use faceless. So I couldn't correct. Get that armor artifact up there. Yeah. I mean, I still lost. Dang. So I made a mistake there. I used the ult. Not saying it'll work, just saw the difference. Okay, so Kark Fenris. So I did the Sebastian Albus. So the versus James, it was the Sebastian thing. Man, that's unfortunate. I used Kark's ult. I got a little distracted. I was reading chat. Like that old Springsteen, Blinded by the Light. I lost that fight because I used Kark's ult too soon. Man. All right. All right. Use Judge. Should have used Judge. Are you the GM? No, I'm not the GM, Mr. LOL. I don't like having that much responsibility. Throw out my Axle Shield. Use Arachne to... Or, I'm sorry, block Arachne's stuns. Well, this was significantly easier. We're going to duplicate. We're going to use Martha and then duplicate her. Duplicate. Boom. Throw up Sebastian for the crits. And then use Kark. No crit. Gotcha. All right, well, I was 0 for 2 last week. This week I'm 0 for 1. All right. It'd be that way. First time I see something pretty in here. Oh, Robert Silverback. You're hilarious. How do you counter Judge stuns on mobile? Sebastian, Nebula, Celeste, right? They all remove stuns. Who else? Who else removes stuns on mobile? Galahad removes them from himself. Zhu? I can't remember. I think those are the only 3 heroes that you can use to counter stuns on mobile. If Miss Charlie played, that would have been 2 for 2. Maybe. Maybe. Start. Okay, let's see here. Squad 1. Let's just go back to this. Squad 2. Let's use that. And then this squad, let's try that. Doesn't really matter. Iris, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing counters Judge. Those are the only 3 I know of. Does Rufus shield block magic-based stuns? I don't know. I don't know. Stun the stunner before you get stunned? Well, that Miss Charlie talking. Who do we know? It's not just a picture of her.
That just made me laugh out loud.
That's true. That is true.
I make him nervous when I talk. He can't concentrate.
It is a little different with you here, but that's okay.
Because I request games. Or players, I should say.
Counter Judge with a stronger Judge. I had a heck of a time using Morgan and Phobos against Judge yesterday. Okay. Ooh, Mike. Best mobile faction worse. Mike with the 8-month Violet skill re-up. Thank you so much, Mike, for being a part of the YouTube guild. Did someone say Stone Cold Center? The best mobile faction, in my opinion, is the Way of Progress. I think that the Way of Eternity has the most potential. But I think the Way of Progress, with 1 or 2 other heroes here and there, can effectively counter any set. Oh, D. Warman. D. Warman, 17 months. Why are you manually doing this, D. Warman? Like, do you manually why are you both doing that right after each other? Thank you so much for being an integral part of the live stream, D. Warman, and Mike, thank you again. I prefer the Way of Progress. I think after that, the Way of Chaos. I don't really care too much for the Way of Mystery or the Way of Honor or the Way of Nature. I don't really care too much for those. Just hitting my membership deets. Oh, I gotcha. She's not a picture. She's a hologram. It would be weirder if Miss Charlie just snored in the background like Remy when she's on.
I don't snore. Sorry.
Lady Magic says, wow, you have great taste. I'm paying her to be here. No. Reacher's already a go. Don't tell me, Nick. I haven't finished it yet. Monthly anniversary. I haven't finished Reacher yet. I'm probably going to finish watching it. Well, actually, I don't know how far I am. I really don't know how far I am. I am in it. Yeah, I'll do Adventure 9 with you guys. Hey, Charlie, what was someone talking about saying you had said Corvus was nerfed? John, great question. A little while ago, there was a member of my community that was under the assumption that Corvus, the hero Corvus, had recently undergone a change to make him less effective on Facebook and web. Thoroughly convinced. A lot of people were actually convinced of this as well. So I reached out to the community managers and I was like, hey, you know, was Corvus changed? And they answered that no, they weren't. So I responded that no, they weren't. And that actually ended up not being a good enough answer for them. So yeah. Corvus has not been changed at all on Facebook and web. Except for the better whenever he got the new skin last October. Jeffrey, I'll see you next time. Can Bane die too in Star Wars today? I haven't watched this week either. So let's not talk about the Book of Boba Fett spoilers, please. I actually read a little bit about Cad Bane this morning. Turns out he's very old. He's very, very old. Very old. But he actually put the dent in Boba Fett's helmet. Kind of cool lore there. Hey, Charlie, how strong is your Isaac right now? Pretty strong. Pretty strong. He's about 80K. 80,000 power level. How strong is your Isaac? Trying to figure out if mine can use mine for the Osh fight. How much health does yours have? I heard that's the deal. Yeah, see, he needs health. And he needs a strong Oliver. Let me do this fight and I'll show you my Osh. I'm sorry, I'll show you my Isaac. I've actually gotten this question quite a bit. My Isaac is 80K. Here are the stats for him. 188,000. But I use Oliver on him to increase his survivability whenever you're facing up against Osh. I do very well against the 140 boss. I've not tried anything against the 150 boss yet. The blue guy dies. Great. Cad Bane is 70 years. Has Corvus been changed on mobile besides the physical attack skin? John, I don't know. I'd have to check. I'd have to ask. I don't keep track of every little change that gets shared. You know, I do a video on it if it's a big deal. But off the top of my head, I don't think so. What's your opinion about the collected demon dolls in mobile? Open now or wait for Treasure of the Valkyrie? Zol, personally, I have an Absolute Star Celeste, so I have no need to use them now. So I'm saving them. I'm saving them for TOV. Hey, Miss Charlie, don't take the 300K from Charlie.
I won't.
Can you tell how to use all keyboard shortcuts? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The keyboard shortcuts. So yesterday, did I tell you about this?
No, what's that?
So over the weekend, the company sent out a survey for everybody to fill out.
Okay.
And on that survey, one of the questions was, who's your favorite YouTuber? And, so I shared it. So I inadvertently added to this problem. So the reward for filling out the survey is usually a small amount of resources, just a little bit, just to here, thank you.
Yeah.
But they ended up sending out like $700 worth of resources to every player, of course, which was a big oopsie. So they shut the game down for 2 hours while they were trying to sort it out. And some people are still locked out of the game.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah. And it's all my fault. It's not all my fault. It's not my fault. I shared the survey and suggested other people fill it out, but it's
kind of your fault.
Yeah, I mean, they posted it to their Facebook page and their Twitter page and their Instagram. They've got way more coverage than I do. And so everybody got 300,000 emeralds. And emeralds is like V-Bucks.